The Legend of the Lupus Warriors, Episode 19, The 13th Coil. The Lupus Warriors have reawakened 12 ancient resonance coils. Each pulse stitched the Earth's lifeblood tighter, every harmonic thread pulling the planet closer to balance. But something is still missing. A silence too deep, a hum left unheard. There was never only 12. There was always a 13th coil, hidden beneath the sand of the Sahara, buried upside down in an inverted pyramid, silenced by ancient invaders to keep Earth's true song incomplete. To reach it, the warriors must descend, and to awaken it, each must leave something behind. The dunes that do not sing outer Sahara. The hollow silence. The sun is high, but the air is frozen. There is no wind, no insects, not even heat wavers off the dunes. A lone group walks across the still sand. Legend, Pearl, Lake, Ulrika, Sai, and Urija. Urija leads them now. Wrapped in an ash-colored robe trimmed with sun-worn copper threads, his rich brown skin glows faintly under the sun, his dreadlocks tied with bronze wire. The desert recognizes him an heir of the Nile's buried frequency. Ulrika, low sensing energy. This land ain't empty, it's echoing in reverse. Pearl, touching the ground. There's movement under us, not tectonic, harmonic. Suddenly the sand parts like breath releasing. A deep black point rises from the dunes, a pyramid tip, but inverted. The Shadowstone Pyramid. The descent into the coil location. The inverted pyramid, lower spiral. Inside, light disappears. The walls are carved of shadowstone, a forgotten mineral that absorbs both light and memory. As the warriors descend the spiral, their past selves flicker faintly across the walls. Childhood moments, pain, awakening, all projected, then eaten by the stone. Lake. This place is eating our stories. Sai, pressing hand to wall. Not eating. Recording. Preparing the coil. They arrive at the chamber of the coiled silence. A massive copper spiral sits dormant, wrapped around a glowing black orb, the harmonic seal. Ancient symbols swirl in sacred geometry across the floor, each circle resonating with individual soul signatures. To awaken the 13th coil, each must step forward and offer a sacrifice not of blood but of identity. The sacrifice of self. Ulrika steps forward first. She surrenders her lunar sight, the gift that lets her see through deception. A soft howl escapes the coil. It begins to tremble. Pearl lets go of her most cherished song, one her mother sang into her heart. The coil vibrates again, softly. Lake gives up the memory of his brother's final words, once the anchor to his water control. Tears rise but don't fall. The coil starts to warm. Sai offers his last stored frequency, the one he saved to protect his sister if she ever returned. A deep tone rolls through the room like thunder under the skin. Legend lays down his claim to the title of Warrior King, stepping back to become the keeper of the gate, not the face of the battle. The coil hums, but still doesn't awaken. All eyes turn to Urija. Urija's sacrifice location, inner core of the coil. The seal pulls Urija forward, his body becoming light, his soul laid bare. Visions flood him. His mother's voice in ancient Egyptian tongue humming to the Nile. The copper rings once worn by his grandmother, etched with glyphs of planetary nodes. His own face, reflected in the coil, splintered into past lives. A warrior, a healer, a builder of pyramids. A voice calls from the silence. You are not the sacrifice, you are the rhythm. Urija removes his ancestral chest plate, passed down from the Nile priest warriors, a relic bound with the final heartbeat of the real Nile coil. Urija, softly. Then take it, and sing again. He presses the relic into the orb. Your earth sings again. The coil ignites in a brilliant golden pulse, unraveling from its base and spinning upward through the chamber. Shadowstone turns translucent. Forgotten frequencies ring across the planet. The 13th coil is awakened. Above ground, sky waves ripple outward. Coils in the Amazon, Himalayas, Great Lakes, Congo, and Real Nile all respond, singing together, vibrating at Earth's full chord for the first time in 13,000 years. Ulrika, tear in her eye. He gave it everything, but the Earth gave him back. Uraja rises from the seal. His voice is gone, but his heartbeat glows through his skin, pulsing in rhythmic tone. He has become a living conductor. But as they ascend from the pyramid, the desert begins to breathe again. Wind returns, stars shimmer during daylight. The coil left a message in tone, ringing inside each warrior. Balance is not given, it must be remembered.